What up, guys? Karma back with a Raw review for July 29th, 2019. Uh, that starts off with R-Truth, Carmella versus Drake Maverick, and Renee Michelle, which is Drake Maverick's wife. The video package hyping up the 24 championship is played before the match. R-Truth ends up winning via pinfall after a flyliner. The finish was set up when Renee broke up the pin and Drake told her to get back in the corner, which allowed Carmella to slap him and R-Truth to hit the finish. After the match, the Lumberjacks because there was a bunch of Lumberjacks, hop onto R-Truth. The referee counts the pin and Mike Kanellis escapes the pile with the 24/7 championship. Backstage, Mike runs away from the others, locks himself in the room. Maria clears out the other competitors as she demands he opens up. Mike eventually lets her in after she threatens to kick him in the vagina. Then we had a gauntlet match. Rey Mysterio, Cesaro, Andrade, Ricochet, and Sami Zayn. The winner of the gauntlet match will face AJ Styles at SummerSlam for the U.S. title. Rey Mysterio, Cesaro start. Rey ends up hitting Cesaro after a 619 into a frog splash. Sami Zayn ends up being the next competitor. Before the match is restarted, he starts to beat on Mysterio. When the two are separated, Zayn goes for a little kick but misses, leading hit to Rey rolling up Sami for the pin. Alright, Sami goes after Rey, but the ref is able to get him out. Then Andrade comes out. He ends up pinning Mysterio after a hammerlock. After the pin, he rips Rey's mask off. Ricochet ends up coming out to save Mysterio. But then the pin Andrade after the 6:30, and after the win, he talks him to. He gets interviewed and talks about him winning the U.S. title at SummerSlam. Then backstage, Mike and Maria are out. Mike tells Maria that she can finally be proud of him and all that stuff, and then she ends up demanding him to get down on his back. Pin 1, 2, 3. Maria wins the first ever Pregnant 24/7 champion or Pregnant Women's champion. Ends up going out of the arena and just blow into everyone. Then we have a moment of bliss. Alexa Bliss praises Maria for becoming the 24/7 champion. Bliss ends up talking about the family thing, but that Stone Cold was talking about. And then she denounces Dolph Ziggler's actions against Shawn Michaels. And then shows footage of Becky Lynch attacking Finley and Natalia before, the night started earlier in the ring. After Natalia was trying to get taught how to reverse the disarmer. Becky shows up on Titantron, tells her that no one's going to help her when she fights her tonight, and just kind of gloats them two. Then we have the Usos versus the OC versus Revival for the Raw Tag Team Championship match. The OC ended up winning via pinfall after the Magic Killer and Gallows pinned Jimmy Uso. I kind of figured this was going to happen because of AJ having the title, so that's kind of not shocking for me at least. Then we're backstage. AJ Styles is at Canada when the OC showed up and the three began celebrated. Then the Viking Raiders bring some local talent. Viking Raiders end up winning. Then the Street Profits are backstage. Ford and Dawkins do their recap. Ford says he can't believe that Maria is 24/7 champion. Dawkins asks why, and Ford explains that she's pregnant so no one is going to pin her. Dawkins starts simply fought over the pregnant Maria when Ford asks him if he's the baby daddy. Dawkins tells him not to play like that when Seth Rollins shows up to chat it up with the Street Profits before his match with Dolph Ziggler. Then we have Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss. It was an okay match. Becky ends up hits Alexa with a Bexploder and Bliss sells her ankle. The referee stops the match, giving the victory to Lynch. After the bell, Nikki gets in Becky's face and challenges Becky to a match. So that's Becky versus Nikki Cross. Lynch wins after beating pinfall after a manhandle slam. After the bell, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross beat down Becky. Natalia comes in, calls it Alexa and Nikki to leave her in. Natalia puts the sharpshooter on Becky until the referee pulls her off. Natalia is approached backstage as she says that it's not about making friends, it's about being professional, and just talks about SummerSlam for a hot minute. Then backstage. Maria is taking photos of the 24/7 championship when she runs into Braun Strowman. She starts to berate him about enjoying the process of making a baby, but wouldn't be able to handle pregnancy and just runs him down. Strowman doesn't say anything but starts to scroll, which causes Braun to walk away. Then we have Seth versus Dolph. Dolph comes out to Shawn Michaels' theme. Rollins is about to hit Ziggler with a stop when Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman come out to ringside, which is surprising. Distraction allows Ziggler to grab Seth's ankles and Lesnar to clothesline Rollins. Lesnar hits Seth with a German suplex, tosses Rollins into barricades. Rollins would be disqualification. Lesnar hits a German suplex on the outside, then hits Seth with an F5 into the post. He tosses Seth into the ring, then hits him with a chair. Lesnar hits Seth with 3 F5s on a propped up chair. Then we return from commercial. Seth is dragged off with Becky and Roman Reigns looking on. Roman sees the OC and the Usos fighting with Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe attacks Reigns, the ambulance. Seth is stopped when Lesnar steps in front of it. Brock pulls Rollins out of the ambulance, tosses him from the stretcher. He F5s him on the stretcher. Then we have Samoa Joe. Joe comes out to say that Samoa's summit is canceled because peace talks broke down. He calls Roman out so he can finish the fight. The two start to fight. They just keep going at it. Drew McIntyre comes out to attack Roman, and the two fight into the crowd when Roman and Drew get back to the ringside. Joe and McIntyre beat down Reigns. Cedric Anderson comes out for the save and do some damage on Drew. Joe plants him. Drew and Cedric fight on the ramp. McIntyre goes into the LED screen. McIntyre and Joe are about to slam Roman through the announce table when the Usos come out to help Roman. The OC then come out too. Cedric climbs the top of the LED board and falls onto everyone. Everyone eventually gets back to the ring, and the faces start hitting their moves, ending with Roman hitting Joe with a spear. And that was the end of the night. So guys, like, share, subscribe. I was Wwe Raw. Peace.